While you guys have been sat there on your bums pondering whether if Marco Valorant is going to come back to the Sheffield Steelers, I have been paying attention to every little detail of tweet, social media post, player post, literally every single post, Yanan's post that is on social media for next season Sheffield Steelers. I am Sheffield Steelers guy. I am always on the lookout. So if you think you're going to tweet about me with a hateful comment, I'm bound to see it. So today I got a bit intrigued and I searched up about the Sheffield Arena, and one of the pictures I found on Safari was really interesting. So today we are going to go through it. But first of all, we've got the Sheffield Steelers guys shoutouts. Now today it does go to Jack Hockey, who is on TikTok. Now personally, me, if I was to ever start doing some hiring for Sheffield Steelers guy and think who could run the channel alongside, he would be one of them. And just to let you guys know, I have been mentioning Sheffield Steelers guy merch over the past few months. It is on its way. I am currently designing it, and then we will have a store. You can buy Sheffield Steelers guy hoodies, flags, banners, merch, and hopefully soon Sheffield Steelers guy pups. So player pups, but it has the Sheffield Steelers guy logo on it. Hopefully we can get them done soon, and then you guys can start ordering and you can rep Sheffield Steelers guy at your next Steelers game. And I've also told you this many times, if you are getting a Sheffield Steelers shirt next season and you don't know who to have on it, instead of a player, have Steelers guy on it. Rep Steelers guy on the back of your Steelers jersey. I will probably never see it, but if I see it, I will probably drop to the floor. And if you do get a Sheffield Steelers guy jersey, I will come and sign it. And in a few years, when I've got that many Sheffield Steelers guy jerseys, I'll auction a signed one off, just for you guys. Anyway, let's get on with today's video. So, as you know, the Utilita Arena Sheffield, or the Sheffield Arena, or the Hallam FN Arena, or the Fly DSA Arena, whatever arena it's called these days, was opened in 1991 in May by Queen Elizabeth II. Now, at first, the arena held the World Student Games. Now, I have no clue if they're still going on. When I search it up, it doesn't look like it does anymore. But after the World Student Games ended and the world students went back across the world to wherever they were, the Sheffield Arena needed something to hold the events that would happen there. So obviously you've got your main events, which are your concerts, your gigs, your wrestling, your Pink Pony Club, whatever it is, but they needed a main event to go alongside all your concerts, your gigs, and your Pink Pony Club. So they decided, and yes, I do know what Pink Pony Club means, so apologies. So they decided to hold, obviously, the fantastic, the brilliant Sheffield Steelers alongside all of this. However, obviously now, with the Sheffield Steelers fan attendances going up and up and up and up because of how good Aaron Fox's team really are, and obviously the Grand Slam season plays a massive part in all of this, the arena wants to get some upgrades because you've got all this money in the bag from all your events. What are you going to do with it? Now, some of the things that the arena has mentioned for upgrades has already gone live, like that bar thing where you can make your own drink using that machine in the arena. I don't know what the thing's actually called, but you go up to the machine, you say what drink you want, and then you can just get it. A good suggestion for that would to have Coke in it, because I want to get the Coke from that and I can't because it just holds beer and wine. And obviously then you've got your normal arena bars, you've got your Sheffield Steelers shop, and that is pretty much it in the arena. Obviously you've got the selfie station, which, to be honest, nobody takes a selfie in said selfie station. I'm not just going to walk up to the selfie station, hold up my phone like that and take a selfie. I don't get the point of the selfie station. So let's go through some of the upgrades that first I want to see in the arena, second you want to see in the arena. I like to give my fans their say. Obviously everybody can have their voice. So here's what the arena has said is going to happen. Now, but I don't usually edit videos, and I don't know why, but on screen here, you should see a picture of what the Sheffield Arena could look like in a few years. And as you can see, the Steelers store is completely different. What we can see there is some merchandise, and all the shirts are actually hung up on just a wall instead of hung up in that round like semicircle shape that the store is currently in. I do currently think that the Sheffield Steelers store is too small, and I think we need either a second Sheffield Steelers store on the other side of the arena, or we could just have another Sheffield Steelers store somewhere else in the arena. But I think it does look very cool. One thing to also note is that if you look at the left side of the picture, you can see that the way you get into the actual arena itself, the top of it looks very different. It looks like they're going to do some renovation for that. And all in all, I think they just want to try and make this place more welcoming for people who are going to come over, because as you know, in the next few years, Sheffield Steelers hockey could and probably will be bigger than it is right now. You know, Steelers are one of the most followed hockey teams in the country, so obviously they need a nice venue to do so. Now, these are only small minor changes to the arena. There could be a lot more, and we are seeing a lot more as time goes on, but it's just a starting point for what is to come, or what will to come in the future. So let's now go through what I want from the arena in the future. First of all, and I'm going to go on the Steelers aspects of things here, I want better effects at the Steelers. Obviously, atmosphere in the arena, it is a bit bland, it is a bit boring, because the away fans aren't allowed drums, and you have that one smoke machine that's on when the players come out. Sometimes I don't even realise that smoke machine is there, so maybe we could have something in the arena that could make it a lot better. Do you know what would be really weird? If we were the first British hockey team to have those animated sponsor boards. In some countries in Europe, and particularly in America, on TV, do you know like how our sponsor boards are just still and there's just like Unison, Oval? I'm talking about the sponsor boards on the ice, I'm not talking about the ones above the stands. In some places, they actually animate, so it's like, do you know, like in the Premier League, you have the advertisements doing that. Maybe we could be the first team to have LED boards. It would look weird, but you know, the stuff we could do on those boards could be absolutely amazing. And maybe we could also have LED plexiglass, you know, plexiglass with lights on. We're never going to see that, and if we do, I would be mind blown. But it's just a suggestion. For the main arena itself, I do think they need to lower drinks prices, car parking prices. You're going to attract more people if prices are better. If prices are higher and people don't like those prices, as we've seen in the past few months, people aren't going to come back. They're going to go. They're going to become a Belfast fan, and they're going to become a glory hunter, and we don't want that, do we? So I suggest we lower some of the prices, but the new owners right now, not sure what to think about them. So guys, new arena upgrades, is it going to happen? I don't think we're going to see any for a while yet, but it would be nice to go back to the arena next season and see some changes to the Steelers. You never know. Dave Sims did say history on and off the ice, so maybe he's hinting at something massive happened that is not a crucial signing. Let me know what you want, guys, and if you guys have enjoyed this video, give it a like and of course subscribe, and I will see you guys soon for another Steelers Guy video. Goodbye.